Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Shall we begin? So looking at the ellipse right here, we're looking at that ellipse. It's a big hole, and it has a big hole, just like all of us has a big hole right in the center of us. And this hole happens to have a center, H and K, which was just pulled out of the equation from H and K, y'all. That's where it comes from. Now, if you look, it has a major axis that goes all the way across the long part of the ellipse, and a minor axis which goes across the short part of the ellipse. And if you see, it forms a cross. Hallelujah, it forms a cross. And in the center of the cross is our center of the ellipse. All right, y'all. Now, from the vertex to the center, that is our A value, which will come from the larger number on the bottom of the equation. So if the larger number is, say, 36, then A is 6. And A is the distance from the vertex to the center, and that is called the semi-major axis length. You need to write that one down, y'all. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Yes, you will. So we got the semi-major axis length from the vertex to the center. And then from the co-vertex to the center is the semi-minor axis length. You need to write that one down, y'all. You're going to need it. Yes, you will. And that will come from the smaller of the bottom of the fractions. The smaller number will give you the B value. And that is the length from the center to the co-vertex. And then we have, of course, a C value. You can't have A and B and not have C. What's wrong with y'all? You got to have a C. The C value comes from the messed up Pythagorean theorem. Now, the regular Pythagorean theorem is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We all know that one. This one is the messed up Pythagorean theorem. It is C squared equals A squared minus a B squared. So, once you have A and B out of the equation, you can easily find C, and it will let you find the focus on each side, or the foci. That's the plural of focus. So you can get the C value from the messed up Pythagorean theorem and find your focus in life, y'all. You can find both of them. All right, so there's your terminology. Let us go ahead and look at when it's stretched the other way. Because sometimes the world will pull you side to side, and sometimes the world will pull you up and down, y'all. Yes, it will. And if you want to stretch yourself to heaven, yes, you do. Yes, you do. If you want to stretch yourself that way, then the A value will go towards the heaven, and the B value will stretch you towards the world. And of course, your focus is going to be towards the heaven, or your focus is going to be towards the hell. It depends on which way you're looking. Hopefully you're staying focused towards the heavens, y'all. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And if you get stretched this way, the equation will change you. It'll change you like a soul. You will have the A value will change. Instead of being under x minus h squared, it will be under y minus k squared. Your A will be there because the larger value determines which way you will be stretched. And it's always going to be equal to a 1. Both times it will be equal to a 1. But if you're stretched vertically, the bigger number will be under the y value. That will stretch it vertically instead of stretching it horizontally, the bigger number under the x values. Both x and y are squared in both situations. And in both situations, both x and y are positive. Y'all, both x and y are positive. Yes, they are. Now we will do some examples. Let's start a new video for the example.